8:43 a.m. Getting ready for work. This is just a video to show how much effort it takes to make a 2-second coffee. This is what it takes to make a 2-minute coffee. This is all the grinds. Every time I make coffee, I gotta take my Ninja coffee pot apart, clean it, and in the channel here, which you have this piece you gotta pull off, you gotta flush it out. This is what you get in your cup of coffee every time you make a cup coffee. This is grinds that come out every time you make a cup of coffee. So to make a 2-minute cup of coffee, it takes you a half an hour worth of cleanup. I called Ninja, who the maker of my coffee maker, pod coffee maker, and nobody gives you a response. They got your money. They don't care less. So I use my Mr. Coffee. Because in this coffee pot, you put a filter in it, and you don't have a mouthful of grinds like every time you make this. Now, I will do a second video, and I will show you what's in my coffee after I drink my mug of coffee. All this money I invested in a pod coffee maker, it ain't worth shit. Because these pods, if you look at it, you got the coffee on the top, hollow on the bottom. But there's no filter in the pod to keep the grinds out. So every time you make a freaking cup of coffee, you have to dental floss the grinds out of your teeth and rinse your mouth out and brush them to get all the nastiness. This is what winds up in your mouth. This is what a Ninja Pod $160 coffee maker. I shouldn't have bought it. I made a big mistake because this is not just once. It's every time I make a cup of coffee. Now, look, you see this? They sell a tool, and I'll show you that on that part. I'll do a 5-part series of this. And look at the nastiness. And I clean it every time I make coffee. This is just from the last cup of coffee I just made. And the shit. Mouthful of coffee grinds. Every time a cup. Pod makers, don't make the mistake I did, people. Do not make the mistake. You're just throwing your money in the trash, and you're going to spend hours cleaning up after making a cup of coffee.